Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. I am Matt, and today we're going to change things up a little bit and practice a strategy that I did not come up with, but I made a modification to, so we're going to see how it goes. Now, I recommend if you're playing craps at home and you hear of a strategy you want to try out, go ahead and try it out. But if there's any modifications you want to make, try those out at home first to see if it works out for you. Yeah, but don't feel compelled to say so strict to one particular strategy because you may end up finding places where you might be able to make more money at the casino. All right, so I call this strategy the Tower of Power. It's not a name that I made up, and like I said, it's not a new strategy at all. But in a nutshell, it goes like this. We're going to place a standard bet. This time it'll be $110 on the inside. And as we start to hit numbers, we're going to press up the 6 and the 8. So if a 5 or a 6 is rolled, we're going to take that money and power press it up to the 6. If an 8 or a 9 is rolled, we're going to power press the 8 up as high as we can go. Let's get them up to $300, $600, up to maybe what your table maximum is at your standard casino that you play at. All right, so normally we would have a complete bankroll of $1,000, $600, $2,000, whatever. But this time we're going to have 10 bullets. We're going to shoot 10 bullets at this strategy. We're going to put the profits over here off to the side, and at the end count it up and see how well we did. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm a primarily don't player. I will play the don't pass line, and I may do some lay bets up here on the 4 and 10 specifically. But this time we're not doing any of that. If you do want to see some great strategy, check out my other strategies on my channel. And of course, Drunk Guy Explains, Charlie over at DGE has got some great videos and strategies that helped me get interested in craps. And check out his channel below. All right, as we go along, we're going to talk about the strategy, but let's just get started with a 110 on the inside. You see here we've got 25 and 2, and we've got 100 and 4 greens, 2 reds, 1 black, and 2 reds here. So here's our bullets, and then 110 on the inside, which means $25 on the 5 and 9, and $30 bet each on the 6 and the 8. All right, and we're going to have these bets working right now on the come out roll. I would recommend if you're starting at a casino, I would wait for at least a 7 or 2 7s in a row to be rolled before starting. Okay, let's get right into this. Here we go. It's a 2, nothing happens. It's a 7 out. Okay, so there's an immediate loss of $110. And we're not going to increase any bets like we normally might do using a standard strategy that I have. We're going to simply just put another bullet in the chamber and fire it away. So after 7, 110 on the inside, and it's working. It's a 5, so the point's a 5. This pays $35. So now we're going to take this up to $60 on the 6. We're going to rack $5, and that was 1 hit, so we're going to do 1 more roll, and it's a 6. So $60 pays $70. Now I'm going to try to make the bets proper. I do have a calculator here off to the side, so I can not cheat on this. But let's see. I may have to refer to it. So that's $110 on the 6, and we're going to turn the bets off. Okay, so we made 2 presses after the initial roll, and we're just going to continue to roll until we get another 7 to come out. All right. There's a 12. There's a 5. So that was the point. And we're not going to keep track of the fire bets, because again, it's not part of the strategy. If you do want to learn about the fire bet strategy, check out a video up here in the corner or down in the description talking about how the anti-fire bet is worked. Okay, so this would be a come out roll. It's an 8. The bets were not working. We're still not working. There's a 5. Okay, that used to be the point. There's an 8. That's a second point. And again, if we were doing DGE, we'd start laying some don't pass bets probably. But we're going to do another come out roll. So that's 2 points made. And then there's a 7. 7 on the come out. Now, let's turn it back on and continue to bet. Here we go. After 7, we've got a 2. Nothing happens. Okay, our money is at risk here. And then there's a 5. So we have a $35 paid for the 5. And we're going to press this up by 30, which takes us to, 125, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $150 on the 6. I'm just going to make some quick change here. It's actually easier to do this. 4 greens for a black, and for a green, boom, 150 on the 6. And we're going to risk it for the biscuit. The goal is after the third increase in bets, the third press, which is right now, if the 6 hits, we're going to collect that money. Okay? So that's the goal, is to run it until we're able to collect after the third hit and then turn them off again. So there's the 6. So $150 pays $175. We're going to rack that up and switch our bets off. There's an 8. Nothing happens. Our bets are not working. There's a 9. People have asked me to kind of slow down my rolls a little bit, so I'm sorry. I do some practicing offline when I'm not videotaping it, and I'm just constantly rolling. So I am working on slowing down my rolls so you guys can follow along at home with your own strategies. Hey, follow along with me. Use my rolls to test your own strategy at home. Here's a 9. And if you have a strategy you want to recommend or it worked out for you, shoot me an email, captainmattcraps.com, or put it down in the comment section below. All right, I'm just going to organize this a little more better here. All right, so our profit department. Okay, so a 5 hit point, and there's a 3. Nothing happens on the come out roll there. And it's a 7. Great. So after the 7 on a come out roll, our bets were not working, so they were safe. Now we're going to switch them on. Another come out roll after 7. Here we go. It's a 6. So you remember that we had $150 on the 6. This is $175. This time we're going to collect it. Actually, we already collected the last time, didn't we? So let's press this up to, let's see, 100, 200, 1, 2, 3. Press it up to $300 on the 6. Okay? Now, if you look at our profits already, we initially laid out $110, technically $220 because we lost the first $110. But right now, you see we've got $100, $200, and $20 in our profit area right now. So this is technically already paid for, these bets. And if we lose it, we're still even. That's the idea behind having bullets. You run each bullet up, and then when you run out of money, you run out of money. You had a good time at the craps table with a chance to win some big-time cash-a-rooney. All right, so we had 1 hit here. We pressed it to $300 on the 6. Let's give it a roll. It's a 9. $25 on the 9 pays $35. We're going to press this up to $60 on the 8. Rack $5. We're going to turn it off. Okay, we had 2 hits. Let's not be greedy. Anytime, by the way, you want to take this money down and restart with 110, go right ahead. We're not going to do that today. We're going to see how far our $110 goes. Yeah, technically it's 1,000 and 20, 40, 60, 80, $1,200 is what we started with our initial bullets there. All right, there's a 10, hard 10. There's a 6. All right, our bets were not working, but that's okay. Don't cry. It's all right. We didn't miss out. We didn't lose out on the money. Our money was not at risk at the most dangerous time, which, of course, as you know, as you follow our other DG methods and my strategy, I find that after multiple 7s in a row are rolled, it's less likely for another 7 to come. I know people are going to disagree with me, the old gambler's fallacy, but we'll talk about this on another day. So for right now, while I'm here, we're going to just wait for 1-7 to be rolled, because otherwise we'd be rolling for hours and hours and hours, which, hey, I don't mind. I'm happy to sit here and roll for hours. Okay, so a 6, nothing happens. 11. If we get up some profit, maybe we'll start risking this bet a little bit more and see if we can power press those numbers up. Maybe halfway through, we'll start leaving the bets working a lot more. Okay, after 7, here's our bets. They are working on the come out roll, and it's a 10. Nothing happens on the 10. When a 10 rolls after 7, I usually roll for 3 times. So there's a 9, $25, pays us $35. We're going to press the 8 up to $90. How did we not do $90 before? Oh well, doesn't matter. All right, so that was the first roll after the 7, then the 10. There's a 4, that's the second roll. Third roll, famous last words, and it's a 7. So we're losing here. Not losing it, we're just taking it all down. So if, in case you're wondering, that's 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 300, 425, $430, $440 was out there. And again, at any time, That money was yours. You could have taken it down and added it to your profit and just started with another bullet. Feel free to do that anytime you're playing. Just tell the dealer, hey, turn me off, take me down. It's your money out there. All right, so we're going to restart again with a 110 on the inside. After sevens rolled, they are working on the come out roll. It's a 9. Points a 9. 25 pays 35, and we're going to press up the 6 to $90. No, been up to $70. I think I screwed up that last one, guys. Well, it doesn't matter because we lost anyway. So I do my math as I'm playing, and there's times I make mistakes. I do have my calculator off to the side here, so I apologize. If I make a mistake, let me know when it was, and I'll probably make a note somewhere in the description of when I made the mistake with a timestamp. Here's a 10. That was two rolls. Let's do a third roll, and it's a 5. So $5 is going to pay 35, and we're going to press up the 6 to $60 and switch them off. There's a 6, no problem there. Our money wasn't at risk. There's a 9 that happens to be the point. First point was made. It's a yo 11 if you can see that. Yo 11. 7 on the come out roll. So after 7, we're turning bets on, working on the come out roll. Here we go. It's a 7, so 2 7s in a row, no problem. That's our 1, 2, 3 third bullet. We had only pressed up once on the 6 and 8 here. Here comes our fourth bullet. Again, 2 7s in a row, come out roll, 110 on the inside, and they are working. It's a 6, so 30 pays 35. We're going to press this up to $60, rack $5 of it, and we're going to roll it. See what happens here. We got a yo 11, 7 out. So people ask me, why do you turn the bets off so much? Why aren't you working? Do you know that you could have made extra $200 or $500? I'm like, that's why, guys, okay? Take your small winnings when you can and turn your bets off. I don't know what you do for a living. Maybe you're retired, maybe you've got a job, but where else can you work at a craps table for half an hour and make $70 in half an hour? That's $140 an hour. That's a pretty good gig if you can do it. So don't risk money more than you should. And let's face it, that's advice I should take by myself sometimes. You know, carried away at the casino sometimes, you know what I mean? But try to keep yourself in check and follow whatever system, this system or another, as you go. Okay, after 7, 110 on the inside, they're working on the come out roll. It's an 8. So $30 is going to pay 35. We're going to press this up, you know what, to $60. Rack $5, 8's the point, and we'll do one more roll here. 6. $30 is going to pay 35. We're going to press this up to $60, rack 5 of it, and switch them off. So again, let's say that you had this monster roll. There's an 8. Is this monster roll where they ran for 40 minutes in a row and you missed out? Well, guess what? You missed out. It will happen again. I promise you. There will be another 40-minute roll coming down the pike. Just bide your time and be super patient. Okay? There's times where I've made mistakes and said, hey, you know, boy, this roll's been going on a long, long time, and I'm going to turn my bets on, you know, for 2 rolls or 1 roll, you know. One last roll, one more time, famous last words. All right, so that's 2 points made, and now we're going to go ahead and roll this out. It's an 8, 8 hard. Ooh. So we're still waiting for the third win on this, the third press before we collect it, okay? So that's a 7 out. Turn the bets on after 7. They're working on the come out roll, and it's an 8. So $60 now pays 70. That's just enough here. So now we go. I think yeah, you guys know what I did before. I screwed up somehow. So there's $120 on the 8. And if the 8 hits again, we're going to collect it. Okay? So we're going to risk it for the biscuit here. Roll it out. And it's a 7, of course. No problem. Remove that money. And we are looking for a longer roll to collect those bets out there. All right, so now we're down to our last 5 bullets. I'm going to exchange that 100 for a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Again, $25, 5 and 9, $30 on the 6 and 8. On the come out roll after a 7. She working. Let's go. It's a 6. 30 pays 35. And press that up to 60. Rack 5. Oop, point is a 6. And that's another 6. So that's the point made. And $60 pays 70. So if you guys remember just a little while ago, $30 is what our outlay was for the 6. Paid 35. And now our $60 is paying us 70. So we, in fact, for $30 investment on the 6, we've returned $35 plus $70. Not too bad, right? So press it up to 120 on the 6. If that hits again, that's when we're going to be collecting. That was the point. Okay, here we go. Another roll, one more roll here. It's a 9. 25 pays 35. Press up the 8 to 60. And because this is the last 5 bullets here, we're going to run this out a little longer than we normally would. Okay, there's a yo 11. Yo 11. There's an 8. So 60 is going to pay $70. I got whites in my red here. Hang on, I got a dirty stack here. Okay. So now we are at, we're going to go up to the 125, excuse me, 120 on the 8. And, ooh, yeah, we are risking it here. Normally I would turn them off. It's a 9 again. That's the point. So 30 pays 30, 25 pays 35. And now we're going to press this up to, let's see, we have 125, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn that into a quarter. Turn that into 100. And now it's a 150 on the 8. Turn them off. So you can see that we've done some good pressing here between those rolls. And now I'm getting, I don't want to risk losing it at this point. So we're going to turn them off and just roll it out. So if there's a monster roll, big deal. It's okay. There'll be another one coming. Call it, guys. What do you think? I'm going to call it a 7. Could be a 4, but I think it's a 7. Yeah, let's call it a 7. Sorry, 7. 7 out. Okay. All right, the bets are working. 25, 5, and 9. 110 on the 6. 150 on the 8. On the come out roll, it's working. It's a 4. So we do at least 3 rolls here after the 4. It's an 8, so 150 is going to pay us 175. We're going to rack that up. That's our first racking of the 150. If we get another 8, we're going to press that one up. Here we go. It's a 6, so 120 is going to pay us 140. And we'll collect that one too. Why not? We'll collect that one too. We haven't collected as many as I would like, so I'll collect that one too. All right, so that was 2 rolls, and we had 2 pretty good hits here. Let's see if we can get a third. It's a 5. 25 pays 35. And now we're going to press this up to the 125. So 1, 2, 3, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exchange for 5. 5 goes in the rack. So exchange 4 for 100. 150 on the 6. Keep going, baby. Woo! It's an 8. So 175 pays for 150. Let's boost this up to a $300 8. And again, if you wanted to, you could stop right now, get your profit locked away, and then restart. But we're risking it here, guys. Let's see what happens. It's another 8. Hell yeah. 300 pays 350. Do you want to collect this one? What do you guys think? Nah, let's press it up. Let's press it up to $600 on the 8. Should we turn it off? Nah, let's leave it on. Come on. For the content, here we go. Looking for the 8. It's a 5. 25 pays 35. And we're going to press up the 6 by $30, which takes us to $180 on the 6. Still working. Last one, maybe? What do you think? 8. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 pays $700 on the 8. This one I'm going to collect. Okay. I'm going to put $600 back here, put the $700 in the rack, and guess what? We're turning them off. That's a pretty good profit. How many rolls did we do? We did less than 40 rolls. That's our profit so far. Not too shabby. Oh, it's spooky sometimes, right? It's spooky when you feel like, hey, I better turn these off after a 7. How about that, guys? All right. Now that we have a little bit of profit, if you wanted to, you could start adding quarters to the 4 and 10. So you could start doing this. And then if the 4 and the 10 roll, just keep in mind that you have more risk as you're part of your initial investment here. You can do that, or you can say, hey, give me a $50 5 and 9 instead. But for right now, we're just going to leave it as it is. After 7, keep the bets working. Here we go. It's a 3, nothing happens. It's a 5. Like the 5, 25 is going to pay us 35. That's one more. Going to rack 5 of it and power press up the 6 to, what are we at here now? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 210. Does that make sense? It's got to make sense. I'll do the math later if it hits. All right, here we go. It's a 9. 25 pays 35. And we'll press this up. So now we have a $630. Whoops, that goes in here. $630 8. By the way, the maximum table at my normal casino is $1,000 with a $15 minimum bet. That's typically what my odds are at my local casino. When I say local, it's a 3-hour drive away. All right, here we go. Keep it going. It's a 7. So, wah, so sad, right? Don't worry about it. Put it all away. It's fine. We'll get them next time. That's the mentality you guys got to have. It's going to be like, you know what? Let it go. No problem. Look at how many other bullets we got going here. I don't want to count the chickens before they're hatched on the profit department yet, but, you know, it's not looking too shabby for us. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. After 7, come out roll. 110 on the inside working. It's a 10. 10 on the end. It's another 10. Wow, 10 point immediately made. Geez, how about that, huh? Okay, keep them working. It's another 10. Wow. All right, those of you that watch the DGE, you know what we'd be doing right now, huh? Remember this lay button? That's where we'd be at. But for right now, we're sticking with this strategy for right now. All right, here we go. Let's keep them working. Why not, right? There's a 5. 25 pays 35. And we're going to press it up to 60. Rack the 5. Keep it going. Let's get that Tower of Power. I don't even know the name of this. I made it up. Towers of Power. Yeah, that sounds good, right? All right, we'll make it $60 on the 8. Rack up $5. Keep it going. It's a 4. Nothing happens. It's a 3. When you start hitting numbers on the ends, 4 10s, 3s, yos, 12s, and deuces, I get a feeling like, let's just roll this out until we see a 7 come. That's okay. We missed out on an 8, and that's all right. There's a yo, you have 11. There's a 9. There's a 9. There's another 9. Ooh, that would have been helpful. That's okay. Again, don't sweat it. Take your time. That's two 10 points in a row, 4 10s rolled total between 7s. The old 410 shotgun thing. Boy, all of my DGE buddies out there are going nuts right now. They know what they'd be doing. All right, there's the 8. Point is now on the 8. It's okay if we miss out on this monster roll, guys. There'll be another one coming. There's another 8. So that's 3 points made. 2 unique points. Keep it going. Money's off. Come out rolls a deuce. Nothing happens. There's an 8. No problem. We're just going to let it ride. Be calm. Be cool. Be collected. $5. Remember I said I was going to be more risky on the second half? I guess I got scared. All right. Next one. Next one, guys. Next one. We'll run it wide open. There's an 8 again. All right. Where's my don't pass players, huh? All right, there you go. See, with $100 on the don't pass, would have won $100 with the deuce. Let's see that 7. Here we go. Okay, so that's officially a 7 out. We're going to risk it for the biscuit for this next go-around, guys. I don't want you to sit here and watch no action happen. So $25 5 and 9, $60 6 and 8. After 7, they working. Of course. Of course. No problem. 2 7s in a row. I'm happy to make this bet. 2, 3, 4. Happy to make this bet. 2 7s in a row. Come on, 110 on the inside. She working. Another 7. Perfect. Now we have 3 7s in a row. We're making the same bet. We're not outlaying any more money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we already made a commitment. Hey, we're going to spend $110 for 10 bullets. Let's give it a shot. We win or we lose. Here we go. It's a 4. Perfect. Let's roll this out here. Let's get a little crazy about this one. 9. 25 pays 35. Press it up to 60 on the 8. Rack $5 and go. It's a 5. Oop, yep, 25 pays 35. We're going to press up the 6 to 60. Rack $5 and go for it, baby. Yeah, you know it. It's a 10. 1 4 1 10 thrown. It's a 6. $60 is going to pay us $70. This is when we take it up to $120 on the 6. Let's go. Woo, hello, dice out, no roll. That one went clear across the damn room here. All right, here we go. New dice. 3. And a 7. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. But hey, the potential was there. We're having fun. You're hanging out with your buddies. You're not losing any more than you were willing to lose when you walked in the door, right? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do with this last bullet here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 110 on the inside working. Some people ask, hey, why do you work on the come out roll? Well, remember I talked about how like multiple 7s in a row is a good time to start your bets, and when I'm recording, I wait for a 7 before coming online. People disagree with me. They say, oh, 2 7s in a row, 3 7s in a row, it doesn't matter because the dice are independent. Well, if the dice are independent, then why not work on the come out roll? That's my question to them. Like, it's if any roll could be any number, you're just wasting a roll by not working on the come out roll. That's my philosophy. So here we go. It's 7 out. Okay, well, there's your answer. That was our 10 bullets of $110 each, ended with a 7. Kind of sad. Let's count it up here, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $1,000. 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $1,100, $200, $300. $400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So $435. So we made a little bit of money. We just went over, I think, what did we make? About $200 or so. Not too shabby for this system. Give it a try at home first. Don't get crazy at the casino with any new strategy. And I hope you enjoyed. Guys, check out all my other channels, playlists over here on the right. Got any questions? Please leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you guys at the tables. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.